Hello, my name is Gamage. Welcome to my mini lecture on boundary value analysis. So to start things off, what is boundary value analysis? Well, boundary value analysis, otherwise known as BVA, is a black box testing technique useful for generating test cases that are effective in catching defects that occur at boundaries. Conditions and boundaries are two major sources of defects in a software product, with most of the defects in software products hovering around conditions and boundaries. Again, boundary value analysis abides by this idea that there is an increased defect density near the boundaries within a system. So what does that mean? Let's look at an example right here. We have this grading scale that's on a grading scale for getting a grade of A, 90 to 100. That's the score you need to get. So for boundary value analysis, we're concerned with not only the minimum and maximum of a partition, in this case 90 to 100, but we're also concerned with the directly before and directly after the minimum and maximum. So what does that look like for our test cases? If we look at here, we have our invalid test cases all the way on the left. We have min minus 1, right? So this would be the test case right before our minimum, and that would be 89. This would be an invalid test case for this partition. Our valid test cases include the min, the 1 right after the min plus 1, the 1 right before the max minus 1, and the max. So that includes 90, 91, 99, and 100. These are all valid test cases for this partition. And then lastly, we have another invalid test case, which is the test case that comes right after our maximum value. In this case, 101. This would be invalid for this partition. So with that in mind, when do we use boundary value analysis? When do we want to use this black box testing method? Well, boundary value analysis is useful to generate test cases when the input or output data is made up of clearly identifiable boundaries or ranges. Boundary value analysis is also useful when there are any internal limits, such as limits on resources, variables, etc., as behavior at these limits need to be tested. And with that, that concludes my presentation on boundary value analysis, and I hope that helps. Thank you for watching.